I go jump that, my brother, yeah, oh, I go live my own, no, no, no. I go jump when I put that, cause I I go jump that, my brother, I go jump my life, cause I know
So hi guys, I'm back home. I had gone to the mall to go to do some banking, and funny story, I ended up donating blood. I do usually donate blood. They did call me over the weekend and they reminded me if it's convenient for me, can I go and donate blood? I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go sometime this week. And today just happened that I needed to go to the banks to do a couple of things. So while I'm in the banking mall that I go to, the blood bank is permanently there. And the bank that I go to, the minute you walk to the door, you can actually see the blood bank. And I remembered, oh my God, I said I would go and donate blood. So I did my banking and everything that I needed to do for bank. And then I ended up going to donate blood. So they have this whole process where you must just, type in all your details every time, which is time consuming. And I hate that part. Apart from the needles. And so you have to go through like 45 questions, and they make sure you answer every question correctly so that you qualify to donate blood at that point in particular. So every time you go there, you have to do that. So great, I did that, and then they do this iron test. You know that little thing that they tap there and then it stabs you. Oh, I do not like that. I don't mind these needles, but that little thing, my God, it's like the worst pain. So fine, I went and then they did the whole check, and then they check your bloods and everything to see that you're good, and I was good. I'm generally good. I'm generally fine, thank goodness. So then they sit you down, and then they obviously have to put a needle through, and then they have to have a bag where your blood is going to be donated and stuff like that. So it was great. The people are always quite nice and they're always very gentle, and they just talk to you nicely, and then you get a cup of coffee and whatever. And the funny thing is that, remember, I was not prepared for this today. So I didn't eat before I went there. So the lady was like, did you eat? I'm like, I didn't eat. Like, no, then we can't take. I just like, nah, just take, and then I will have a cup of coffee while I'm giving blood. And that was fine. Then while I was sitting there, across me there were two other people that were donating something like blood, but it was like a whole different scenario from what I was having. So they were donating solar practice, something like that. So the process is they draw your blood out, and then they take a certain substance that they need to go and help cancer patients, and it's like, so they extract it from your blood while they also putting your blood back into your body, and that takes about an hour, 30 minutes or so. So the people that were donating started telling me that there's a few people that actually donate this particular substance, plat something, I forgot the name, forgive me. So they started telling me that there's just a few people that are donating this, and they need more people to donate this kind of blood or this kind of substance so that we can help cancer patients. And it hit me so bad because last month we lost a friend through cancer, and she left 4 boys and stuff like that. So it opened my mind to think, okay, we can help. You can do your small part. It might give somebody life, or maybe more days with their family. You never know. So apparently, this substance is drawn out of you, and then it only um, is valid, I would say, valid for 5 days only. So that's why we need more of this substance to be donated. That's why we need more donors. So I said, okay, fine, they can test. Initially, you also have to be a blood type A or a type B positive. I am a B positive, so they said, yeah, you qualify for this. So why don't you give blood, and then they can do a test to see if you've got enough. That's something. Forgive me. So I said, oh, fine, they can do a test, and then they'll call me, and then to let me know if I do qualify. Hopefully I do. But if I do, great stuff. If I don't, I'll still be donating blood as per usual. So this was an eye opener. This trip, this time around, it was an eye opener because, yeah, I learned something, and I'll always donate blood. Thanks to Tamia, my daughter. I've been donating blood now for the past 2 years. There was maybe a gap of about 3 months or 4 months where I couldn't donate blood because I had low iron. So they do check if you've got enough iron, and if you do have enough iron, obviously you can donate blood, which is great. So today, I mean, I don't go there for anything because usually when you go there, they give you a bag, they give you a cap, they give you something. So today they were giving away a blanket, and then they also gave me more iron tablets just so my iron levels are great, which helps me as well because then my energy levels are always low because I suffer from a thyroid. But when I do have these iron tablets, I usually go through the day much better. So yeah. So I had my jab here. I don't like needles, but they're fine. I hate that one. So the blanket is over there, and the iron tablets. They do give you. They gave me that blanket, which is nice. It's winter, so obviously, it's a nice surprise. But yeah. So I'm back home, and I still got so much to do. But I know for a fact I must eat first before I even start running around, or otherwise I'm just gonna drop because I just gave a pint of blood. So I need to eat and then get on with my chores of my house before I have to go collect my daughter from school. But otherwise, yeah, I don't have a maid anymore since I stopped working. Yeah, it's been good because I actually enjoy cleaning my house. But if it's a day where I'm going to work or something like that, then obviously I don't mind the help. But yeah, let me get in the house, guys. Yeah, let me get in the house and then I'll check you later. To be honest, here I was just thinking about the needles and how much I hate them. But I did my public service and I had to go donate blood. Thanks to my daughter Tamia. That's a story for another day. But yeah, it was good to donate blood, and I hope all of you get encouraged. So back home, this is what we are dealing with. This room. I love my home, but there's just so much I still have to do. And I'm wearing my leg warmers because it was about 11 o'clock in the morning and it was a bit cold. So I thought, let me wear my skins, but very soon enough, I know I'll take them off. So I started off by just clearing off everything that isn't supposed to be there. My living room is fairly clean, so there's not much I need to do, but I'm one of those pedantic people that everything must be straight, must be neat, must be in position, everything must be in place. Because I believe that this is order, and I believe that the house of God is in order, so why should my house be in disorder? So I love cleaning my home and I love seeing things straight. Some of you might think this is neat, but to me it's not neat because I need to clean the sofas, I need to dust them off, and that dining room area just needs to have a wipe down and a clean. So I had to take off. My sofa is really good. I've had it now for maybe 6 years. And it's just perfect. And I have this area to clean off as well. This is the entryway. So I'm gonna do a time lapse because ain't nobody got time for seeing somebody clean like that, especially me. So, anyways, we carry on cleaning and then I do a time lapse. I have this African broom, y'all, and I love it. I used to use it when I was younger, and my grandmother used to have it. And I looked for it in town, Johannesburg, obviously, and I found it. And I thought, okay, fine, I'll just use it as decor in the house. But no, this thing is so useful. It cleans my carpet like magic. Like magic, I promise you guys. So that's what I've been using for cleaning my carpets, cleaning like like linen as such, like material on my couches and dusting off things. It just works like magic. So I take off the cushions and I swap them around because that's what I'm supposed to do for my couch, give it long life. But otherwise, I mean, it's just swapping over things and dusting off things, and then I take off my DIY coffee table. Yes, it's a DIY, guys. I'll tell you a story about that one more time or another time. But I love cleaning my house and I like seeing things straight. I think it's an OCD. Really, I really think I struggle from OCD. When things are not straight, when things are not asymmetrical, yeah, I kind of struggle. So a lot of people have asked me how do I keep my white couches white. Well, they're not white exactly, but they're like neutral color. So I do have these neutral sofa covers that I cover them. I've had them forever. Once I bought the couches, I knew I needed to have these neutral covers. It's like a seat cover. It's actually like a throw, but they match exactly my couch. So I use those, and I have two kids, as you know. So these things have saved my couches for the longest of time. Whenever the throws are dirty, I just throw them in the wash and then I wash them and then I bring them out, and then it also gives my couches a longer life. As I have mentioned before, if I have, I don't remember. My couches are what do you call them? Cushions are reusable. I don't know if that's the word. My English is running away from me, guys. So the cushions, I can take the cushions out and throw them in the wash and wash them, except for the frame of the couch, but everything else does come off. Those cushions that I'm putting there, I can unzip them and then just throw the cover in the wash. Even the seat covers as well. I can take them out and wash them, and this is a lifesaver because my couches are constantly clean. They're forever clean because every month I take them out and I wash them once a month. It's not a big job. And then obviously I do have those throws over them, which helps me keep them clean as well. So I'm happy with that. But the cleaning is happening. I'm only cleaning my living room and my entryway and my obviously my dining room where we eat. And at this point in time, it's only my kids that eat at the table because I can't deal with that stuff. But I'm teaching my kids table manners, so they have to eat at the table. It's a must because they must learn their table manners. They must learn to hold their forks and just everything about etiquette. And I cherish those things because you can't go out there in the world looking like a clown. Like, I'm really sorry, but my kids are going to be right. Right. Okay. So I've been meaning to introduce black into my living room, and I found these beautiful cushions in jet. They were only about 129 Rand, and I bought about six of them, four for the dining room and some that I'll be putting in my bedroom, which you will see a little bit later on. But they're just great value and great design, and just because I was planning on black, so this was a good trial to see how black would be in my room, and I really love it. My plans are to paint the living room and to change the carpet. Like, it's going to be a whole huge, like, big transformation. So, yeah, I'm placing those cushions and just trying to see how I feel with the black. And guys, I am totally in love. I love the black in my room. It's just like it's like a masculine feel of a big strong man just coming to say, "Hey, I'm here for you," you know. So okay, Diana, bring it down. But yeah, the black is just a beautiful contrast in my living room, and I love it. And my DIY table, I just decorated very lightly. I know that it's not a temporary. It's not a Oh God, my English is going. I told you guys. It's not a permanent structure in my living room. Even that TV there, guys, I tried to mount that TV on the wall. Can I tell you that I I don't know what's happening there. But then I ended up putting it on that round table or round console for the time being, and it's gonna come off. So let's get on with the work, and it's happening, and I love it. So now we're doing the dining room. There's not much to be done here. I usually just clean the table because my kids eat here all the time. And guys, have I told you that my kids are best friends because they sit here and chat and laugh as if I am not existing. So this is their place. So what I just do is clean it up with soap and water, and then I just polish it off and just ready for them to eat whenever they need to come here and sit and eat. So there's not much to be done here really. I haven't thought of an idea of this area as yet. Like I said, I'm doing things step by step and just trying to fix this home to the best I can for my kids to call this a home. And I love cleaning the house for them. I love making things healthy and hygienic for them. So I do use soap here and like dishwashing soap, and I just wet the towel and I use that. There is that African broom again. Guys, this thing is magic. Like I used to hate it when my grandmother would be like, "Diana, go sweep the yard," you know? But now that I can see that it works in my on my carpets, I'm so in love with it. So what I do after this, I just hoover the house like normal, but the rest of the job has been done by this broom, this African broom. I wish I had taken a moment to just show you this African broom, but anyways, we will. So what else the next thing I do for my dining room is just clean that artificial flower plant. It's really beautiful, but it does catch on a lot of dust, and I don't like it when it's got a lot of dust. So I usually just wash it off with soap again, with a towel and soap, and then just make sure that the dust is off. But otherwise, it's easy work, like it's easy work. I love cleaning my house, as I said before. So this is what I do for this area. And if you check, I'm trying not to show you my kitchen because it's still under construction. And hold on, guys, we'll get there. We'll get there. Do not worry. Do not worry. But otherwise, this is what I do for my plant. And I will explain just now my other plant, which is a headache. So I've just been cleaning my artificial plant with just a towel. I think it's actually better to spray these things so that they keep shiny because it attracts dust so much. So I think I'm gonna find something to spray on it so it doesn't take so much dust on it. But it's done now. That's one thing. And then I have another plant. Oh, this plant is hectic. I have another plant who is my third baby because this plant is very finicky. If you know Efido leaf, you know they like babies. They are temperamental. If you move them, the leaves start falling, and it just doesn't want to be moved anywhere where it doesn't like. So, and it also doesn't like too much sun, and it's not an outside plant. So you have to be very careful how you treat them. And we've been good. We've been having a very good relationship, but it just needs to be in the right place. The last time I moved it to the other corner of the house, the leaves started going brown, and I knew, okay, it doesn't like that place. But anyways, I'm going to show you my fiddle leaf. So you see, it's growing, but oh, we've got a new leaf. Oh, hi. Oh, we've got this little leaf, guys. Yeah, but you see, when I said it started going brown, these parts here started going brown, and I knew it didn't like the position where it was. But so far so good. I think I have to water it. As you can see there, it's a bit, so I have to water it a bit more today after I finish cleaning. But otherwise, this is the corner. That's my king and queen, my kids, and then we've got this corner, yeah, with pictures. Guys, I am in love with my curtains. I am in love with my curtains. Look how great they look. This is just like, I am so in love with them. So I'm trying not to show you my kitchen because we're still renovating that kitchen. But this is the dining room kind of done because, yeah, I don't have so much that I'm going to put on the table yet. I'm not inspired to. So I'm going to leave it clear and just open like this. But yeah, okay. So we've kind of done the living room. So I am going to do this part. So this is washing. I've done washing for the past maybe 3 days or so. So I just need to put it away and I need to iron it today. And then that's a delivery. It's a pedestal that I got from Cello. So I'm still waiting for the other one to come through. Yeah, I like Cello. Cello is a good mat. And then these are shoe shells that I still have to spray paint and deliver to a client. Yeah. So I'm going to do this area and then I'll be done. I'm deliberately not showing you my kitchen because it's still under construction. But yeah, we'll get there. So I had forgotten to eat. I don't know if you're anything like me. If you start something, then you just want to do it and finish. I usually forget to eat until my body is shaking, and that's not good. I know it's not good. I know it's not good for my thyroid, and I know it's not good for my health. But remember, I just came from giving blood as well. So I'm playing with fire. But anyways, I'm gonna have some Weetabix. I call them Weetabix. They're actually called Weet-Bix by the comma. And then what I do, this is like my morning cereal. So I eat it with Greek yogurt. So what I do, if I can find a plate in this house, would be nice. So I've got a plate, a bowl. So I add 1.5 of Weetabix. I'm trying to be on a diet. So, and then I put hot water. Then I add a bit of sugar. I cannot have it without sugar, sorry guys. Then I mix it well. It's like, this is like my this is my brunch, because it's like 12:30, maybe 1 already, I don't know. But the last time I checked, it was 21 past. So I mix it nice and well. This has always been my breakfast for a long, long time. Sometimes I don't eat it, but this is like my go-to. So that's and then I use the Lancewood double cream plain yogurt. Every time I see this tin, it reminds me of a paint. It feels like I'm buying paint. So I don't like double dipping. So it's just plain Greek yogurt. And then I mix it up a bit. Then I take a nice blob. Maybe 2. You know? Maybe 2.5. Oh my god. But I like this. It's so good. And you know yogurt is good for down there. Right? Keeps you regulated. So that's one of the foods that I'm gonna eat. And then I'm gonna also eat, I've already boiled what do you call these? Eggs. So I'm gonna have 2 boiled eggs. And then with a sliced apple. So I just peel the egg. I don't know, for some reason this fills me up. I love it. First egg. So I boiled 6 eggs. And I have them over a space of 2 days. That's the second egg. So I'm going to put them in here. I'm going to slice them. So I just slice them in half. Then I put them in my bag. So like I said, I eat them with the apple. has always worked for me. I've always lost weight eating this way, like intentionally eating this way. So I just cut it and I put it in my plate. Just one apple. And this holds me up until dinner. And dinner sometimes I eat the same. And then I just, sometimes I have it with then I just sprinkle salt on everything, the eggs and the apples. And that's my brunch. That's my brunch. So at this point in time, I don't like my weight. I don't like my body shape or weight as such. I feel like I'm over what I usually am or comfortable with. I'm not bad. I'm just bad here. So this is it, guys. This is what I eat.